Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Apollyon back with Legacy of Discord. I hope you're all doing good. So today we had a new game update and now we have a new game event. So yeah, let's quickly check out everything without wasting any time. Let's go to the item hunt. So in item hunt there is nothing good here, so don't spend any diamonds here. You don't need the red pet and that mount here. They are really bad for the price. And now let's go and check the event here. Let's quickly see what we have here. The quest event is looking really bad in my opinion, so it is, I don't know, it's really not worth going for this event in my opinion. And then there's a rebash shop. Go for the treasure maps or any of the material which you need. I would recommend Blistone here. Rat wings are good, they can end up giving you some extra damage and damage reduction on amplifying, and pets are good too because you can use some of these fragments for your pets awaken, or maybe go for the grace. And let's go and check what else we have recharge tab here. From the $5 I would recommend going with the gift pack here for the treasure gift box here. From the $20 I would suggest going with the gift pack C for the sanctuary decoration pieces here. And then we have some more recharge tab here. If you end up recharging in 50k you can get the panda gold pad, but this is pretty old one, so again I'm not gonna recommend spending that much for that gold pad there. And we have the limited discount shop here. Nothing really good here, so don't spend anything in here. And on the main event, let's see what we have here. Let's check the super prize. So the super prize is a new 6-star metamorph, which is good. And on the ranking, if you end up being top 3 you can get the new 5-star metamorph that was added today with the game update, that Valkyrie. You can get that. We will also go and look into that metamorph later, but yeah, that's what you can get if you end up in daily top 3, and everyone else will get the missing pages superior pet vouchers and some material boxes there. And as for the total ranking, if you end up in top 3 daily you can get the ancient metamorph vouchers, which are really good, so you can win event and get some more 6-star metamorph if you end up in top 3. And everyone else can get some missing pages 5-star metamorph vouchers there if you are in top 100. And if you are above top 100 then you will get the superior pack vouchers instead of 5-star meta fragments there. And everything else is same, missing pages and material boxes there. And now let's quickly check what is good in the shop. From the shop I would recommend purchasing the Dragon Knight here fragments. It's a 5-star metamorph here. Now we can purchase it, so I would recommend purchasing the Dragon Knight fragments here and going for the meta slots upgrade so you can get some more rare attributes. And other than that you can go with the Alice packs here, which are really good on this event, and I won't recommend anything else. So just go for the Alice pack so you can use it for the meta treasure gift boxes and work on your meta upgrade slots, and go with the Dragon Knight fragments there. That's what I'm gonna recommend on the event here. And now let's quickly check what was the update today. Let's check out every new item. So let's go to the pets first, because there were some good pets which were added today. There was one gold pet and the other one was the platinum pet. And for the gold pet it was the Dr. Hamlet here, and he has pretty good talent. Basic attacks have a 25% chance to reduce the target extra damage and damage reduction by 50% for 5 seconds. This effect can only trigger once every 20 seconds per target. So each target have a chance to trigger the buff for you, so this is good. and talent is looking very good in my opinion. So this pet is gonna be good in my opinion if you want it. And then is the platinum pet here. This pet is looking very good because it has an awesome talent there. When attacked, there is a 25% chance to increase your total damage reduction by 75%. This effect can only trigger once every 20 seconds. This effect is looking really good, but we cannot see this buff lasts for how many seconds. They forget to mention it there. We know that it can trigger, it has 25% trigger chance when you are getting attacked, but they forget to mention for how many seconds this buff is gonna give you. But anyways, now let's go and check what else was added here. So we got another new gold mount here, the royal chariot here, and the talents are looking okay in my opinion on this mount. And let's check what can we get here on the first skill. So the first skill have 20% chance to increase your movement speed by 60% for 6 seconds. This effect can only trigger once every 15 seconds. So with this buff and the fish mount, you are gonna walk even much faster. At some point, if you get all the mount, it's gonna be hard to even walk in the game with all the speed buffs. And then the second talent is, let's go all the way to level 30 here. 20% chance to reduce skill damage of enemy within 80 range by 16% for 6 seconds. This effect can only trigger once every 10 seconds. So looking good. And there's a translation error here. I believe it says the same thing, that is reduce the skill damage of enemies, but I believe the first one reduced the skill damage of enemies and second one maybe increase your skill damage against the enemies. But we have to wait and see until they fix the translation here. But anyways, for the fourth skill, let's go all the way to level 30 here. Alright, so fourth skill is 20% chance to reduce total damage of enemy within 80 range by 16% for 6 seconds. And again, it can only triggers every 10 seconds, but it's looking good in my opinion. And fifth skill is pretty much same, but is also, it reduced the total damage reduction of enemies instead of the total damage, and everything remains the same. As for the sixth skill, let's go all the way to level 30 here. Is for the allies. 20% chance to make allies within 80 range immune to most negative effect, and increase their total damage reduction by 16% for 5 seconds. So looking good. If you have allies around you, they will get immune to most negative effect and their total damage reduction will get increased. And the last skill is pretty much same. If your allies is around you in the aura, they will get immune to most negative effect and their total damage will increase. So this mount is looking okay in my opinion. And as for the divinity, let's check the divinity on the mount there. So as for the affinity, when attacked, there is a 16% chance to reduce attacker skill damage and skill damage reduction by 40% for 5 seconds. This effect can only trigger once every 16 seconds. So this mount is pretty good in my opinion, not really that bad with all that total damage and total damage buffs and skill damage and skill damage reduction on enemies buff. This is gonna be a good mount and it's gonna be very useful in Skyfall. And other than that, let's see what else we got. So they have added a Poseidon wing here in the Phantom Feather. You can, if you have a lot of fragment for these, you can get some rare attributes here like critical damage reduction, and some skill damage and skill damage reduction, but it's gonna be very expensive. But anyways, now let's go and check the last item, which is a 5-star metamorph, the Death Valkyrie. She's looking good, she has nice looks here for a metamorph, but you can only get this if you end up in top 3 daily in the ranking on the event today. But anyways, that is everything on the update today. But the skills on this metamorph are looking good, because the first exclusive skill is charge forward, deal 300 attack damage to all enemies in the way. At the end of the charge, increase your total damage by 50% for 4 seconds. So this is the first metamorph which is actually giving you some total damage buff at the end. So this metamorph could be good, but still it won't come near to any of the 6-star metamorph. But anyways, I'm signing off now guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Till then, have fun and bye guys.